Hello, hello. How's everybody doing? We are playing some Diablo 2. Gonna play a little differently, at least for the first little bit. I really need to get some footage for my video portion of YouTube and less streaming. So we're playing our challenge run that we're gonna try to make. It's gonna be slow going here in the beginning. If you are just now jumping in, or you've never touched on my stream before, I'm playing a Defensive Warriors Paladin. We're gonna go super tanky and see if that actually works. Something I really wanted to do is actually just try single skill tree builds, like try to do every class with just each of their 3 skill trees and see if that actually works. Play on hardcore and see how far they actually go before I lose them. Oh, that's awkward. Now we get use out of our aura there. We're healing life at the cost of like all of our mana. Yeah, I did have a plan to play, I think as far as the videos, is to, like, for each single character's, like, this one's a Defensive Warriors only Paladin. I was thinking about going, and, you know, as long as he doesn't die normal, is to make the first video of this, like, just up to normal. And then if I wanted to, I could continue and move that into Nightmare and into Hell. And then that way I wouldn't have to like play this for an insane ridiculous amount on one character just to get one video, which is the big problem. We could probably sell this. Now, I don't think that this one... Yeah, this aura does not have a mana cost, so I should at least get 1 point in that, and then I can have something and get value out of it, instead of just every once in a while turning prayer on. Now, hopefully this is the burial ground. No, it's not. Yeah, we take that. This is going to be a fairly slow run, but one thing is we should never really be in danger from dying, especially on normal. I did have somewhat of an epiphany about what to do with it as far as damage, because we really have no way of doing damage ourselves outside of getting like an item that gives us a skill in the damage, in the damaging skill. I think that would be not against the rules of this run. Not against the spirit of the run. But, like I said, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to find the like the mercenary. Like I'm going to be a defensive character. I might as well defend something. And I think we're just going to spec completely into the mercenary never dying. Okay, that is just not going to happen. Yeah, ideally, I think my plan is to get the rogue, since she's the only female mercenary, and then make it like a muse type situation, or like a protect the princess type thing, like in the video. Get like a little easy jokes there. Okay. Now we need to go find the burial grounds. Oh, I don't want that. I definitely don't want that. No. Oh, there's a ring. Definitely want that. Yeah, and I think we'll be shopping quite a bit, because we're going to be just basically depending on our attacks for putting out, our basic attacks for putting out damage. So we definitely want to continue to upgrade our weapon and keep it as strong as it can be. And thorns might be useful. Thorns would be good. I know from watching another YouTuber that you can't completely beat the game with just thorns, but you can mostly. So we could really heavily spec into thorns. Okay, we should get another level here. Let's put some in Dex. And honestly, put some in defense too. Just a little bit. The healing's not super useful right now because we don't really take a lot of damage. So until we start doing that. Now let's go grab a new weapon before we try to deal with her. Oh wait, is there anything? Oh wait, yeah, it's challenge run, so I don't want to use anything. What do we got? Maximum damage, very increased attack. That might be good. Oh, I don't have enough gold. Now do I have enough? Is that... No. Okay, so... Mana stolen. 3 to 8. No, not really any good stuff over here. So, we have mana potions. We don't get... That just one point in that might be useful. But we don't really... We get like no... Hey, Tomac, what's up? Happy Friday. I'm playing a challenge run. I'm trying to get some footage so I can make actual videos instead of... Hey, what's up, Shadow? Thanks for coming out and lurking. Playing my challenge run on my defensive horse Paladin that I started a couple days ago. Yeah, I have no clue what would provoke you to play D2 again. You playing the OG one, or did you get D2R? Yeah, this is going to be Wind Druid. Now, can you start... I've never actually started a Wind Druid. Like, is it a good leveling build, or do you have to wait and spec into that later? Because you get, like... don't you... I'm not sure, does Frost Bolt or whatever that Frost skill is, does that have synergies for it? D2R? Nice. Actually, I guess I could just beat on her. They really don't do that much damage, and I have prayer. So she's stuck here. Did you have D2R before? I know you said you played, you can level into it. I know you said you played a bunch, but I couldn't remember if you played D2R, the classic one. Alright, let's get our health back up. There we go. Nice. Cool. That's a good shield. Definitely want all those resistances. This is probably trash. So does that that one frost skill give synergies, or are you just gonna like respec when you get high enough to depend on that alone? Okay, Kyoko. And Kyoko is a fire. So that's kind of what we wanted. So, we really need to start making some money so we can get her some... Oh, you skip over it? Do you get the twisters or whatever at level 12 or something? Alright, I do want to grab her a bow pretty early, just because we have no damage. And yeah, as far as this, we're going defensive wars Paladin. And I think I'm going to try to depend on the mercenary for damage. That's the play. So yeah, she's already kind of smoking me on damage. Problem is she doesn't get explosive arrow till level 12. We are level 8. But we will defend this woman with our lives. Two sockets. We got damage and percent to undead and attack rating. I think that would be more. 7 to 16, yeah. We'll sell that one. We need money. So did you just start the... Yeah, play on Players 8. I always do. Oh, wait. I should be on Players 8. Yeah. I know I was... Yeah. Yeah, I pretty much play on Players 8 the whole time. But I was switching to Players 1. The last few days I was running Countess. I'll give her that. Do we have anything useful for her? Armor. Give her attack rating. Her strength. I don't think she really needs attack rating though. But yeah, we could sell that. Yeah, kind of combining two things that I've never really done is like a silly challenge build, and I've never really used the rogue seriously. I usually just do whatever with it until I get to the Act 2 mercenary, and then I either use that one, Act 3, or Act 5. And there's a cap for her. And that gives her attack rating as well. Yeah, I think what we do is basically play this like a like an MMO or a hero shooter where we're like the tank character. And we just try to get in front of enemies that are trying to reach her. What we got here? 6% extra gold. Not super useful. Did you just start your druid, or you been playing today some? Where you at? Let's run a... Just started. A little fresh face druid, huh? Den of Evil. Okay, we did get the waypoint here, so we're good to just go in here. It's too bad that the Paladin doesn't have like a some kind of like a taunt ability. Alright, so this is... I think we just stand in front, tank this. Nice. Okay, switch to defense. We do have more health potions. Alright, that is not the greatest spot for you. Man, DPS players, they just run out and die immediately, don't they? Alright, cool. Get some healing, get some mana. Grab this key. Oh, we broke our stick. Maybe we can try to upgrade here. Yeah, see, that would be probably pretty good. But it's 1800. Oh, that gives me 5, though. Nice. Okay, cool. Got a nice little upgrade. We also got a level up. I don't think we need any resistances right away. This gives me a little bit more defense. This gives me a little bit more healing. Probably go here. At level 12 is where we kind of... I don't think cleanse even does... like, takes mana. Is it... It's this one that... Only this one that uses mana. So after we get cleanse, we can have that on all the time. Plus 8 health healed every second. Okay. And we are not going to... We're not going to take stuff from our other characters, but I am going to use this guy to get some chipped gems. Oh boy. Man, look at this. Look at this character. We are already... started putting points at level 6, 1 into Arctic Blast and 1 into Oak Sage. Found some gems and Socket, Cudgel. Yeah, the Cudgels are pretty strong early. Man, this ghostly misshapen is really wrecking my stuff. Okay, there we go. Now we can grab that. Might as well just grab all those. Okay, she is leveled up, so that's good. Alright, probably just go heals again. Yep. And I think I'm going to go Dex. Deleted every character, so you're starting... That sounds like a good time, actually. Okay, so we got another chipped amethyst. Don't really think I need it for this character, but I do need a lot of chip gems for my hardcore, or my level 90 character to cube up some. Oh dang, nice, I got a wolf head. Sweet, okay. Darkwood, here we are. See if we can find that waypoint real quick. Mana potion. Oh, probably sell that for something. Oh, yeah? You got a lot of time to play? You have much going on the weekends? Game plan is once I hit Hell, get a Telly Staff and do lower Caress runs on players 5. Anything specific you're looking for? What level do you usually like to go into Hell? Yeah. Yeah, I hear that. I'm kind of homebody too. We do plan on going to take our kids out to see a play. We don't usually do that, but kind of just a once in a while thing. Heck yeah! If they want to hang out, or they could go and they could bring their Xboxes or whatever over and play D2 while you play D2. Yeah, the Paladin really needs like a taunt aura. That would fit in. Like, how am I supposed to be a tank if I don't have any, like, CC? I don't even have any soft CC in my defensive tree. Alright, I feel like I just keep going heals. I ran out of... Dang it. Ran out of Identify Scrolls. I feel like this type of engagement is not the ones that I want. At least not until Kyoko gets Explosive Arrow. Oh, yeah. And Ghostly. That's not fun. Here we go. Darkwood Waypoint. The tree should be right around here somewhere. Superior Spiked Club. Oh, wait. I did want to look at that. Nah. What museum? What kind of museum? Hodo and Enigma? Yeah, classic. Enigma, though. How many runs do you think that'll take you? A Hodo should be fairly easy. You may even get the runes for it before you hit that area. But Enigma, isn't that like a burr and a jaw or something? Museum of Illusions in Toronto. That sounds really fun. You are overburdened. Still, the RNG is not really helping you. I mean, even if you get a lower caress that like spawns 2 super chests like right next to the waypoint, it should still take you a ton of time. Yeah, that's I don't think many people would agree with you that's quote unquote easy. She could. Oh, is she not gonna let me socket it until I take it out of her? I don't know why it does that. Yeah, for sure. Like I said, I could even see you getting Hodo well before that. Yeah, if you know you're going for Hodo, like you just hunt for the right runes and socket base prior to getting there. Wait. Alright, let's get this, get this. Identify our money makers. Faster. I'm just going to sell that because it's worth a lot of money. Sell that too. Throw those in the box. Just cold. Holy Bolt. See, we could get that. We barely have enough for it. And it would be more damage. Wait, why is this one 5% life stolen per hit? I wonder resist fire. I'm going to grab this one so I can socket some stuff into it. And that should be more damage, right? 6 to 10, 6 to 11, and then I can socket stuff into it. And I have Holy Bolt. Does it actually do 8 to 16 damage? It's not bad. And we can use it to heal what's-her-face, Kyoko. That's actually a good pickup. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Oh, wait, I want to sell that too. So, actually going to put that there. And put that on there. There we go. throw these chip gems in here. But I actually might use this green one. Yeah. Make it a green scepter. Okay. Alright, we're ready to go. And now we can... Now, our basic attack does do some okay damage. This is going to do like about half of that, but it's range. It's a ranged option we have. Do you think that how many runs do you think 10 hours is? Because I know that when I was trying to gear my Summon Druid, I don't exactly know how many runs I did, but it was like maybe 2 or 3 days of like 3 or 4 hours apiece, and did not find a burr is what I needed. And eventually I just scrapped that and moved on and did something else. Never got the burr. So, not quite 10 hours, but about. How many do you think that is in just runs? Yeah. Yeah, I was going to say like 40 seconds or so a run. You're just running to get the super chest and bouncing out, right? You're not picking up any like any other loot specifically. Okay, now we have cleanse. Yeah, so that doesn't take mana. Does it heal slower than prayer? Because prayer says heals plus 10, but it doesn't say per second. This says 10 healed every 2 seconds. Is that half? I can't tell because the tooltip doesn't really... I am pretty happy overall just finding a Holy Bolt plus the Holy Bolt, because it'll add more utility to keep Kyoko alive. Next, we need to shop for something new, damage-wise for... And then as far as damage, we probably want to spread our hits around to keep that poison going on everybody. 5k would take about 16 hours. Okay, I don't think I want... these minor ones anymore. There's some hard let. Okay. And then give her that. grab that. She asleep? Yeah, she was.
Gosh, I'm so done adulting for the day. I'm just wanting to disappear.
Okay. Alright. See if we can find a bow. Much better bow. What is it? That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Okay. So she's only got... There's a 3-socket bow, but I don't really have the... Hit causes monsters to flee 12%. That sounds interesting. Do we really need that at this point? Yeah, and the damage is going to be higher if I stick with that. I wonder if Geed has anything. That's 3 to 10, but it's still going to be less damage. She level 12 yet? How's she level 9? Strange. What is this called? Tarmac, you happen to know if cleanse heals slower than prayer? Because it feels like that it's either balanced in the way that that's the way it balances. Is cleanse doesn't take mana, but prayer heals more, or it's just a straight upgrade once you get past that level. Is you just always pick cleanse. Yeah, you just always... Well, cleanse, I guess levels would only reduce the duration you have. Like curses and stuff. Not sure if anybody else is feeling like chatting, but if you're just here trying to do a defensive Wars only Paladin run, was wondering if cleanse and prayer heal the same amount. Chipped amethyst. Got one of those. Nice grand charm. 9 to life, that's okay. Don't think there's any ghostly, so those ones are annoying. And I guess would cleanse cleanse like frozen status effect? Because if that's the case, I could completely get rid of, like, I wouldn't have to do with cannot be frozen. I wouldn't have to search for that. Okay, let me see. Let me do some testing. Oh, shit. Yeah. Yeah, just if you know the answer. Yeah, all this does is reduce the duration of things by 7%. I wonder if it goes all the way up to 100. But I do think I want to just stack healing. Just in the kitchen eating bacon. Nice. Yeah, if you know the answer, I was wondering if cleanse heals the same amount as prayer. Because prayer doesn't specify a time frame, it just says plus 10 to heals. And cleanse says the same plus to healing, but over 2 seconds. What, cleanse or prayer? Okay, so that looks like it does affect poison. And as far as not worth putting points into, I don't really have a whole lot to put points into if I'm sticking to just defensive auras. And I guess something good about Holy Bolt from this ability, or this scepter, is that it's also a way of doing somewhat AoE. Dang, that sounds good, though. Oh, and so we got Curse, so we're going to pop Cleanse to get that off of us. That is really fast. Did you mean Cleanse was not worth putting points into? Because it does seem like... Well, now it's taking forever to get rid of this Curse. As far as survivability, getting rid of curses and slows and stuff, poisons, could benefit me in the long run. Take care of this dude. I'm doing a defensive auras only, but I can get other skills from items. So I can only use defensive auras in the defensive auras skill tree. So, like I said, normally, yeah, it's not really worth putting points into, but I don't really have many options for my skill points. It's basically going to be defensive auras, vigor, resistances. That would be useful too. Alright. We're going to bounce out. I think we're going to grind Tristram just a little bit. Get to like, I don't know, 15 or 16. We'll keep that. Gave us a nice ring. 40% extra gold, that doesn't seem that useful. And I don't really know why I picked that up. Just toss it on the ground. So we got that. We are going to go... Let's see. Yeah, we can pop Holy Bolt. Three to 7. I kind of want the Holy Bolt though. Oh, but I will sell that. Pick that up and sell it. She's only level 10. Okay, so there's that. Now does that feel any faster? Not really. It doesn't really feel any faster to me. Okay, we got a set piece here. Buckler. Ring. That skull cap we could grab and give to Coco. Oh, that's not a... Where's the... Oh, there he is. And I guess since I don't have to use prayer anymore, I can just use all my mana for Holy Bolt. And then when I get meditate, I can just switch back and forth between those to fund. Let's take care of these archers just to lower the amount of DPS they're doing. Might as well take that. Maybe I can find some topazes and make a magic find. Do not need faster cast rate, that's for sure. Really don't need these mana potions either. Is this Hasaris's? Yeah. 10 to strength, damage reduced by 2. That's probably good right now. Plus, we might be able to find his set. And we can sell that. How much does that increase my damage? 18 to 29. So a few points. Alright. And then at, let's see, 24 we get meditation, at 18 we get vigor, so we can run around. That is not a lot of running walk speed though. Wow, that is not very good at all. Okay. Oh, right. Nice. Throw that in our helmet here. A Might Aura. That's rough. Where, there he is. Or no, that's not the... Wait, is it... No? Who's got the Might Aura? Ah, this dude. I don't know. That's this is a lot more interactive than I thought it was going to be. Just switching auras around and Holy Bolt, but I guess I didn't really expect to have that so soon, anyways. But just switching the auras around, like I'm switching to get rid of the cleanse, and then once the cleanse is gone, I'm full health. I can switch to defensive aura. Keep on smacking him. Now we switch to cleanse. What's this small charm? 1 to the strength, I'll take it. Then we'll just keep popping points into prayer. Get more heals. You can make insight in bows, right? I know it's like pole arms and stuff like that. Like spears, maybe. But I thought for sure you can make it in bows. Alright. She's almost level 12. Cool. Yeah. I'm wondering if the auras can stack. So I could put meditate on a bow on her, and then if I really needed heck of mana regen, but I shouldn't need mana regen at all. I shouldn't need mana at all. Unless I get some kind of skill. Alright. So I think I'm going to stop with my Paladin there and switch over to my Druid. Start working on doing some grinding. Then I can roll that. I have enough perfect gems. Magic found one. Alright, so we are short on rejuve potions. Yeah, I could look it up, but I just don't feel like tabbing out right now. Not in the mood to do research. I'll look it up at some point, but... Do I know Ginger? Is that another, like, YouTuber or something? How about joining his kinship? I don't know what... I think I'm missing the joke. GGM. No, I've never heard of him. Or her, I guess. Might or wonderful. Get rid of this dude. Ginger Gaming Mentor. No, I never heard of that person. I'll have to look it up. What do they do? More Diablo stuff like this, or... He has lots of build guides, talks in depth about skills. You have to check him out. Yeah, I'll check him out. You mean like subscribe? It's an odd way of putting it. I don't have to drink no Kool-Aid or anything, right? Pretty sure the last time that I got Stone of Jordan was inside of the Tower Cellar. It was either the Tower Cellar or it was the Catacombs. Yeah, sometimes it's hard to tell, like, tone through just text. Especially if you don't know the person in real life. Don't know their sense of humor. Oh, yeah? Well, how would he respond to that? If you told him that you pressured someone into subscribing, you think he would think it was funny, or would he be modest about it and be like, "Oh, you don't have to do that"? He wouldn't care. Hmm. Now, depending on what the terror zone is at 10, I may switch over and do some terror run zones. Or terror zone runs. Do you put out content a lot? I do like to binge some different videos and stuff like that, depending on what he what he's got. Be fun to binge watch his stuff. So lots of that type of stuff, ARPGs. What's this guy doing? Hey, if you're just joining me, we are playing some D2R. Right now we're doing, I mean, basically the rest of the game is going to be just grinding either for experience or for loot. We are level 90 on our Fury Druid. Yeah, I bet Monster Hunters just came out today, I think, right? And it looks pretty good. I'm not, or historically, I haven't been a Monster Hunter fan. But this one looks pretty good. I am considering it. But we are playing Fury Druid. We're level 90. We have got some good gear. I might do a gear check here in a minute. Right now, I really... Of Monster Hunter... Yeah, see, that's the thing is, like, objectively, I feel like when I'm just look at it, I'm like, oh, that looks cool. The features and game mechanics of it look like it'd be something that I would be into, but I never could, like, get hooked on it and play it more than, you know, an hour. And I was watching a friend stream it, and it looked pretty fun. But I don't want to plunk down $70 on it because I know I'll just be like, this is cool. I'm going to play something else, though. As far as what we're doing here, I really want to try to get some low runes so that I can get grief. I think I'm only missing the one. And I think I need a low rune for another fortitude for my mercenary. That would be pretty nice to get for him. And then ideally I want to get Chains of Honor. So lots of runes I need. And then I have some uniques that I want. Jalal's Mane. Dracul's Grasp. Some kind of boots. I can't remember what boots I was needing, but I'll definitely know them if I see them. Stony Field. I actually kind of like Stony Field because there's so many shrines there. And sometimes you can get lucky with like XP shrines and affix generation to where you can get like lots of XP pretty fast. Plus it's nice and easy, safe. That's super important when you're playing a hardcore character. Now does Black Marsh spawn, does it terrorize the zone with, the Ruined Tower too, or the Tower Cellar, I mean? Or is that something different? I honestly like, a lot of the Act 1 Terrorized Zones. Just because they're pretty safe. I mean, sometimes you'll get some bad affixes together. Because yeah. Yeah, Countess is. But you don't want doesn't her being terrorized change up her loot table or the percentage that runes will spawn? I'm not really versed in like the math of her loot table. An Eth rune, not great, but oh dang, I had it on players 8 too. That's why it was such a crappy. Yeah, I thought the higher like I know when you go higher in players count, it screws up her loot table, so she can only drop like 1 or 2 runes instead of possibility of 3. But I don't know how she interacts with terrorized stuff. That's the kind of stuff that I know you look up once and then you know it for a little bit and then you forget it because it's got a lot of numbers and details and stuff. And I don't really spend too much time with this stuff except yeah, I know the Countess for runes. She's kind of like unique with her rune, the runes that she drops on her loot table. So yeah, if I was gonna run the Black Marsh specifically to get runes from Countess, I know I'd have to be looking up the details of how it, like being terrorized, it interacts because it might screw up, your chances, or at least lower them. I don't want to say it screw it up because you could still get like. But then I know also that her because she has like I think 3 different slots that could potentially spawn a rune, and each one has a different like max rune. Like one will only spawn up to like an ist rune, and the other one will only spawn up to like a low. So if you're going for a specific one, you want to make sure that you don't screw that up. Oh yeah, and I forgot we can just run to the Rakanishu and kill him, and that kind of speeds up the grind on this. could have swore that the Snot Shard. That's a hell of a name. Where is the stone circle? Is it over this way? No. Yeah, here it is. Here's some unique chainmail. Trying to remember what that is. Feels like it's that one that gives you a lot of lightning resist. Can't remember what that one's called though. Yeah, sparkling mail. Okay. Oh, with Diablo with the Wind Druid? Yep. Some games you go too hard too fast and burn the candle out permanently. I did that with Skyrim. Just can't play that game anymore because I just played so much of it. It bores me now. Chrono Trigger, that's a good one. Okay. Pretty sure Skyrim's on Game Pass now. First two things I do is max out sneak and smithing. So you break the game, huh? Join the Thieves Guild. I've never done that. I actually have never finished that game. Yeah, the Thieves Guild armor you get. What is it? It's not the Nightingale one, is it? In that one, I know it's the really cool leather armor. But yeah, I've never finished Skyrim. The main plot. Did you ever play Kingdom Come? Max it out, okay. Nightingale armor, okay. That was actually one of those games that I did, like me and a friend, when it came out, just played it. Kind of like a LAN party, but so what I didn't do, I did see him do on there. Should buy Skyrim or Kingdom Come. Kingdom Come is really similar to Skyrim. It's like first person, and you got all your different skills and whatnot. It's actually kind of a you don't finish the main quest. Yeah, I've never finished it. Kind of spooked me there when he died. Not gonna lie. Watching a health bar disappear is traumatizing. It's like a I can't remember the word I'm thinking of, but don't you have to turn in the skeleton key at the end of the quest? What's the smithing? Is that the? Can't you like do like a trick where you max smithing and then you smith like alchemy gear and then you make a potion that gives you plus to smithing and then you make something that lets you make a even bigger alchemy boost and then back and forth. You never explain what you did the smithing max for. Maybe sit there and look at him. My buddy that I played that game with, he uh, used his smithing and crafted a set of leather armor that gave him like insane health regen. And then, he was only like, I don't know, a novice in light armor, so he went and punched Parthenax in the face. And then he sat in front of him and turned his TV off and left his Xbox on. And Parthenax leveled up his light armor to 100 because he couldn't kill him because of the insane health regen that he had. Something that I like to do is Lydia. She was my favorite NPC. Maybe Jazargo, because there was like a run where I was a mage and I got the max conjuration, and like prior to doing that, I had went into like a Falmer like dungeon or nest or whatever, and she had died, and I was really sad about that. So when I became a master conjurer, I got that one that lets you permanently like res things or like zombify them. So I went back and found her body in the in the crypts of the Falmer cave or whatever, and then I resed her body, and I kept her as like a mobile bag of holding, and I would kill her because like when they're your follower and you go to like have them hold stuff, they have a max and they will refuse to hold it if you get to that max weight. But when they're dead, they can't refuse. It's just a dead body, so you can stash infinite like items in them, and they don't have like a slow on when they go over that weight limit. Really all that does is stop them from, like, it basically makes them say no to you. But if they're dead, you can just stash infinite items in her and then res her again, and it's basically that is you have a bag of holding that just happens to be a human body. My friend said I was I thought you couldn't kill kids in that game. Oh, but you have it for PC, right? So you can probably mod that. Oh, okay. Making orphans. I got confused. You just like to kill their parents. Gotcha. The orphanage lady. Don't when you do that, when you kill the kid's parents, doesn't the game like make them go to that orphanage, and that lady's like a total hag and like awful to them? That seems right. The other thing I remember you can do is if you kill her, don't the kids all like rejoice? Nice, yeah. Yeah, that game was not. I killed them, and not just the men, the women and the children too. Yeah, that game was insane when it came out. Like it just, like going into it now, it just has aged not poorly, but um, it's showing his age at this point. But it was just I played that game probably the most hours in the shortest amount of time that I've played a game. I worked at Walmart at the time, and I would go to work, and I had to wear a uniform at that time. They used to make you wear khakis, tan khakis, and some kind of blue polo shirt of some kind. So I would wear that, and then I would get off, and I would go over to my friend's house where I'd set up my Xbox and like 50-inch TV, and basically, like, we didn't. If he wasn't there, I could still just go over there. He said it was fine. His parents were fine with it. And sometimes he would be working, sometimes I would be, sometimes whatever. And I would just play until about, I don't know, like 4 or 5 a.m. and then I would leave and go home. And at that point, I would take my uniform off and go to sleep. Generally wear boxers or something. Then I would wake up and shower, put my uniform back on, and then go to work and do it all over again. And I lived with my sister at the time too, so she did all my laundry. So I'm not sure if I washed my uniform that whole month. But I didn't really care. I did shower though. I'm not a barbarian. Well, he did. He did as fuck. She did it at the time. Yeah, I lived with my sister at that point, and she did all my laundry. It was nice, but yeah, now I gotta do my own laundry. Do you separate your whites from your colors? Hold on. I'm really invested in this now. No, I don't do. That's the question of the day. I haven't done my own laundry in 12 years. That's nice. Who you got doing it? Or have you just not done your laundry in 12 years and been wearing dirty clothes? Or maybe you buy them off the rack. Kind of forgot what I was doing. Okay, yeah, here we go. We're back. Your sister-in-law? I'll take what is laundry for 400. Does your sister-in-law live with you? Don't you die. Here, have some Wawa. Oh, that's a unusual situation. Cool, though. I mean, the perks, right? Yeah, when I lived with my sister for a couple years, it wasn't that I was unwilling to do my own laundry. She's just like anal retentive about how it's done, and I wouldn't do it right apparently, so I just let her do it all. No, I mean, I didn't have an expectation as to what the situation. I didn't want to assume, but maybe you did. The reason I ask about whites and colors is because apparently you don't have to do that anymore. I read somewhere that the reason that people did that is because the laundry detergent of yesteryear was very, very like powerful and like hard on laundry, so it would literally rip the color out of colors. She pays him to come over, and so she pays you, Tomac, for the privilege of doing your laundry. Yeah. So, oh shit, I forgot. Oh yeah. So, yeah, the laundry detergent of yesteryear was so strong that it would rip the color out. But apparently, laundry detergent now, typically isn't that like hard on clothes. You know how all these laundry detergent commercials is like soft on clothes, blah blah blah, and it has like a teddy bear like wiping their ass with it or something. Um, you don't have to do that anymore. And to be honest with you, when I do my own laundry, or like my kids or my wife or whatever, um, I never did, and it never, like some things, yeah, if you get like a certain type of fabric or whatever, it would be a problem. But apparently, you do not have to do that anymore. What's everybody say? So we got 3 votes. One says I don't do my own laundry. One says no, and one says yes. That's about 30%. So yeah, the person that says yes, apparently you don't have to do that. You don't have to live like an animal anymore. Oh no, step bro. Well, I've also never had like a big problem with it not getting my clothes clean. So if adding water like makes it soft enough to where it won't like rip the color off my clothes, I'm fine with that. And I don't particularly remember it ever being that expensive. Plus we have a nice like washer dryer that adds it over time or something. It has a reservoir, fancy reservoir, so we don't actually use that much laundry detergent anyways. When we used to use it, we would fill the cup up to the line, and that was probably them telling you to use that amount so that you would use it up faster. Hey, we're up to 8 people. Wonderful. You missed the poll. To be fair, we don't really buy white clothes other than socks, but we don't separate them. Hey, Jackie, how's it going? Thanks for the input. Yeah, I have white t-shirts and I have white socks. But I do buy a lot of those. So, yeah, I've never separated my clothes. I remember when I was just, like, getting out into, like, my own apartment and stuff. My, like, parents and stuff would be like, oh, you need to do that. You need to wash laundry right. I'd be like, I don't care. And it doesn't seem to make a difference. Tell you what, I buy a lot of white socks. I buy the same pack and the same size so that I never have to sort my own socks. That's where they get you. Is when you have different colors and different... Once they are all pink, never have to separate them again, yeah. If you buy a bunch of socks that are different colors, you lose some, and then you can't match them, and then you have a bunch of extras, and then you're like, well, throw these out, and then you have to buy more socks. If they're all the same thing, you never have to think about coordination. Just buy the same exact pair of pants, one type. I'm having an epiphany right now. Buy the exact same pair of socks, the exact same pair of pants, the same shorts, t-shirt, long shirt, jacket, snow gear, and then buy like seven outfits of that, and then you just never have to care. Of course, people just think you're wearing the same clothes every day. But who am I trying to impress? Yeah, I low-key, I've had shirts for over 10 years, not one... Oh my gosh, yeah, I've had shirts that I bought in high school, and it really irritates me when they get worn to the part where they have like a hole in them, and I eventually have to throw them away. Because it's basically, I have like a couple like sets of clothing. Like I have nice shirts that I can wear to nice things. I have casual shirts that I can wear out. And then they start getting holes in them, and to the point where I can't wear them out, so they become like sleep shirts. And then they get so bad that I can't even do that. So I have to throw them out, and it irritates me when a shirt that I have become sentimentally attached to makes me throw it out because it's worn. Yeah. Yeah, everything's expensive. Okay. Um, Okay, more, got some more, home economics questions for you. Because now I'm invested. They become rags for various things. See, that's smart too. And, man, I learned something here today. I never even thought of making them rags, but yeah. That's a good idea. Yeah. I eat in my closet. Well, fancy man here. Why don't you step off your high horse and eat at your, food bowl like a normal person? Fancy man's got a room for his food. That's another one of those things that I was always told as a kid that I just never understood is why it's rude to put your elbows on the table. At the table? Yeah, it's typically what I do. But like when you go out to like a restaurant or like a group. What? What do you mean laundry goes on the table? Laundry goes on the bed. Yeah, Oh, hello. Don't kill me. Ah. Yeah, laundry goes on the bed, random shit on the table. And there's like a processing period for laundry, like clean laundry on your bed. It's got to sit there for like a day or two. Eh, bed, couch, same thing really. See, the way that we've taken to doing it is our laundry goes on our bed, and then our kids' laundry goes on the couch. Or I guess one of we have a sectional that's like split, so that it covers like two sides of the room. So one of the couches is laundry for our kids to fold at some point. Yeah, I never understood why that was considered like rude to put your elbows on the table. I get like not reaching across the table, like not having your like arms actually cross food. because it kind of like helps with like hygiene and stuff. Not it's kind of like washing your hands before a meal, or yeah, before a meal. But I never got the elbows thing. Yeah, I think I need to use this poll option for like the question of the day. The only problem is, well, no, I guess it's not a problem because even putting the text on the screen, people have to like say it out in the chat. So you need to use that poll a little bit more. I guess that does make sense. No, well, not really, because that's only if you're like putting your elbows on the table and then like putting your weight on those elbows, like your body weight, not your arm weight. Because like I feel like the difference between the weight you put on food when you use utensils is kind of comparable to when your arms are just resting on the table, you know? So I don't know if I agree with that answer. If you reach over my food, you get smacked. You might lose a finger. Yeah. And I have had that happen where you have like a cheap table and then if you like lean on it, it'll go to tip it. Yeah, true. But why was it don't put your elbows on the table? I feel like it should have been don't lean on the table. I may be parenting all wrong, but I've never said to my kids don't put your elbows on the table. I have said stop standing on your chair and leaning on the table. Yeah, that was my next thing, Jackie. I was gonna say that is why is it rude to wear hats indoors or at the dinner table? A refectory table? I don't know what that is. Yeah, the more you think about it, there's all these like little weird rules for things, um, for all kinds of crap. Oh dang it, he's dead. Oh, gotcha. Is it old? I feel like they don't really make those, except like you have to order it. You can't. I don't think you can go and buy one of those at like Big Sandy or something like that. Damn. 100-year-old table. Bet it's still holding up pretty good. Is there any I mean, is it made out of wood still, or is it like something else? It's just like really thick wood. We are doing pretty good here. Remember, if you're liking the stream, make sure you communicate that by hitting the like button. It does help me out a little bit. Communicate with the overlords of YouTube. I don't exactly know how, but they tell me that. And if you're new here, think about subscribing as well. I have been streaming a lot more lately, but I do plan to get back to updating content. I actually was recording some earlier for a challenge run. We are trying to do a defensive auras paladin only. God dang it. Where is the elite? He did again. Okay, probably in about 15 or so. I think I'm going to try to get to 91 and then I'll end the stream there. So I guess last call. Yeah. Yeah, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. You'll have to drink beers, though. Yeah, my bad. Hey, what's up?
Tell me why JFK's grandson is trying to talk to me right now.
Who?
JFK's grandson.
I don't know.
I was like, I didn't say anything, but I was like, I just liked your TikToks, homie. I'm scared now. I didn't want to talk to anybody on this
Alright,
social
see ya.
media.
Have a good one. I feel like that's not really that person, but
Yeah.
it's hard to tell, I guess. Alright, have a good one. Oh, dang, that's really good. Let's just throw that there for right now. Oh, sweet. Bloodmore. We are a smidgen away from 91. Gonna grab 91. Ooh, and an experience shrine. Nice. How many seconds do you think we'll hold on to that? Okay, Warpshank doesn't have curse. Nice. Let's go. Okay, yeah, Rock Killer has curse. It's probably gonna be. Yep, there we go. It's gone. Farewell, experience buff. I barely knew ye. Alright, let's go over here and take care of this guy. And we maxed out lycanthropy. Now what do we do? We got to figure out what we're going to do for the next several points. Yeah, the Bloodmoor's not bad either. Like, these Act 1 Terror Zones are just super chill. Like, it's not very likely that you die. Because the basic features of the monsters, like the zombies, they kind of hit hard, but they're so slow. You can kind of kite them pretty well. Fallen, whenever you kill one, the other ones run away for a couple seconds. So it's very unlikely that you're going to get... if you enjoy extreme adventure and the pure adrenaline of killing all the demons, hit that button, that like button, and subscribe to Bandy's channel to get more hardcore. Only one life druid right now. Jaime, why aren't you a streamer? You've got a knack for advertising or promoting. Promoting's the right word. What do you mean you wish? What's stopping you? Not interested, or? I always try to encourage like my friends around me, like my physical IRL friends, to stream, and no one ever seemed to be interested in doing it, even just for like getting a few people watching and hanging out and talking about their game. Because I know that the friends I have are way better made for it in terms of like sociality. Is that even a word? Than me. Not enough time to stream. Yeah, and just watching it, I'm sure you can like set it and forget it, and that type of stuff. You can even do like a just chatting like they do over on Twitch. Yeah, I only really have time to stream kind of later at night after my kids go to bed because they demand attention. Give me compliments. Give me compliments. What about like at night, like I do? Um, didn't you say you played like D4 and stuff? Um, definitely gonna keep this chip gem. I never find those ever, so. Yeah, that is what happens. I open YouTube, start watching my favorite streamers like Bandy, and if I get busy at the office, I just mute the sound of the stream and continue working. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of how it's been watching Shadows. This just works really well, that it's good like background. Do not play every day. Well, you don't have to play every day. I just think it's a cool, like, way to connect with different people. And because I know one thing that I have always been a pretty big fan of Baldur's Gate, and like it's like a game that I can never get anybody in real life to be interested in. Because it's just so old and niche. But I have met some and like been able to chat a little bit with people on the internet about Baldur's Gate. Me and Emily did like a playthrough of Baldur's Gate 1, or at least most of it. And at the time we couldn't stream, but we did have like some people in comments that were, I guess, regulars. Man, we are like, honestly, it feels like I'm going Baldur's Gate. Yeah, check my like my videos. I have a playlist of me and Emily from a couple years back where we played Baldur's Gate 1, and I'm doing one of 2. And then there's some other games that were kind of in the same style. There was Icewind Dale, and then some... yeah, I think that's the only... Oh, and Siege of Dragonspear. Those were all kind of the same style of games, just different settings. Yeah, they're old computer role-playing games. I'm trying to finish 2 now. You need to get into the comic stores that make almost all the D&D players. Yeah, but like I said, I'm not super outgoing. Especially in like settings with no like point or like obvious point, or like, you know what I'm saying? Like if I'm more comfortable like speaking in front of people than speaking in a group of people casually, because like when you're speaking in public you get so many followers. I have to go to physical therapy to like stretch my back and keep it from like breaking or falling apart or something. And I did strike up a conversation with my physical therapist, or one of them. He was like a younger dude, and I got him to subscribe to my channel because we were talking about like RuneScape and Diablo 2 and some older games like that. But yeah, I'm typically not too outgoing, and there's not really a whole lot of places around here to do that. Plus time is a factor. I'm barely making enough time to stream a couple times a week, but that is a good idea. If I could, you think it would be I don't know what the word I'm looking for. Like maybe I could just make flyers and go up and post them around like gaming stores and stuff like that. Would that be too like corny to do? I feel like we're getting like experience really, like, not quickly, but definitely faster than I remember with my wind and / summoner druid. But it is this character is a lot safer anyway, so I can like be more quick and efficient about running around and just destroying everything. I really wish that I could stream. People will see you as a... I mean, not really. I don't know, like, it's kind of like that thing, like... What is it, I'm trying to think of the, like, the exact, like, way it's, like, phrased or described or whatever. It's like solicitation. Like, no one likes people to go in and, like, try to sell you something that you're... Well, like, an extremely cool dude for playing and sharing your time and game with us. Well, I appreciate that. I don't believe you. No, just kidding. But yeah, like it's I guess constructed or conceived. Well, thank you. Yeah, it's conceived as like rude to go into someone else's place of business or uh something like that and try to like sell you on something. There are some people that can do it in a being good at the game. Relatively. I don't want to misconstrue that I'm an expert by any means. I just have. Yeah, it is. It really is. People that go into other people's chats and I can't think of anyone that would ever do that. Yeah, that too. I wasn't. Yeah, Shadow's been lurking a bit. I thought you were being like sarcastic, because that's how I ran into you guys. But yeah, it is bad etiquette to just go in there, drop your link, and then like not, like to do it for that selfish reason, I guess. But I have been, know if you will all follow me over here. I'm off and on. I got the second sentence, but I don't get. I'm not understanding the first part. I have been like when I get other suggestions by YouTube for like other like relatively small streamers with Diablo 2 stuff, I do like investigate those and like see what the vibes of the channel are and see if it's cool. In PvP, I was mashing comments together. Yeah, I do check out other channels to try to like network. But I feel like with the bigger streamers, there's a ton, like it's hard to like get yourself noticed without just kind of like shouting, figuratively speaking, into the chat. Yeah, it's hard to find those though. I used to be part of like a Reddit thread for like small time YouTubers, but it was a lot of that where you would get people that just go into it and post a link either very obviously or like more subtly to solicit people to go look at their channel. And there wasn't like reciprocation. It was just, I want people to come look at mine. I don't want to do anything, Like I had a lot of experiences where you would get like posts that people were like, hey, if you come look at my channel and give me some feedback on, how to be better, I'll do the same for you, where you would get people that you would go and give them like kind of really constructive advice, and then they would give you like half-assed or like no response at all. And a lot of those like small-time streamer Reddits and junk like that were basically just a bunch of people trying to get easy views. It was kind of frustrating to me. And then it does, yeah. I wouldn't say it's bad. It's just like bad for that reason. Like, I do like to go into like ones that are specific. Like I was just about to say, another thing that makes it difficult is when you go into one specific, like if I went to the Diablo 2 Resurrected thread, it's also construed as like rude to just post like, "Hey, I'm streaming over here. Come hang out." I've gotten some like not recently, but if you try to like share, like I did a lot of gods for those computer games I was talking about, and I would get sometimes. I think if you go look at my Reddit history, I think it's Bandy Wolfdyne too. Like I would post like, "Hey, I did a 100% god now," and I would get some people that are like, "Don't do that," or it's even flat out stated it's against the rules of like the Reddit is to not like post links to your own, not solicit basically. So yeah, as far as using the internet, I find that it's quite hard to find, um, people that are sincerely interested in that stuff. You usually get like, you're not like after the same things, like you're not interested in them, or you have different, like maybe I'm too, like I'm prioritizing it too much to someone else who just wants like somebody casual like to talk about and not bother them all the time. I've seen that in some Discord channels. They want you to post your stuff, but I'd find if you were a nobody in the community, yeah, or it's just like a wasteland where they're like, yeah, this room of the Discord is for people to post like their own like stuff, and then no one goes there except the people that want to post their link and not look for like not go there and like follow the links that are posted, if that makes sense. Well, if you ever have a chance, uh, these guys really help each other going to all the content creator live streams. Yeah, what is it? I think you've mentioned them before, but um, you never said like where we could find those people. And they always share the links. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Oh, that's a good gold find. Another, I wouldn't say it's a challenge character, but it's kind of like a utility character that I'm working on a little bit. Is a gold find barbarian, and I'm saving all my gold find charms to pass on to that guy. For example, if you show to Shadow's live stream at the end, Shadow will say, "Thanks to Bandy, go and subscribe to." Yeah, just out of curiosity, why do you drop charms to pick up stuff up instead of picking up into cube? This is on Xbox, so there isn't a way to, at least maybe, I don't know. There isn't a way to, like in PC, you can click on something on the ground. Like you can pick this up and hover, like it's attached to your mouse and you can move it. And on console, I don't know of any way that you can, like if my inventory is full like this, I can't pick it up because the inventory takes up the full screen. And when you click the button, it tries to just directly move it to your inventory. So look in skill tree. Oh, are you about to show me something that's going to blow my mind? Oh my gosh, you are. It's this, isn't it? Pressing A. Oh my gosh. No, that's not doing it. Loot to cube. Oh my gosh. Jackie, you are... I feel so stupid. Oh. Oh, man. They do a lot of that with all the content creators that show the support to each other. I'm not a streamer, but I can see the support they give each other. What is that? Assign it to a button. I have... Oh, man. That is going to be so helpful. Thank you so much. So what I was doing before is I just had... I think it was like nothing assigned to A, and it loots in dish. It's based on this. And so what I would have to do is drop... Like if I wanted to pick up this right here, I would have to drop to free the space. But now I've got it set to loot directly to the cube. Yeah, if I could like give you something for that. If this was Twitch and there was like stuff that you could... So wait, what I'm going to do is do it to that. Oh no, wait, no, I don't want to do that. Well, yeah, we'll do that. And then put this on that. Yeah, that's so useful. Thank you so much for like asking me about that, because I didn't know that you could do it on console. But that's because I've been playing this basically all by myself for several years. And like in a vacuum, you learn things or you don't learn the right things. It's all good. I'm glad to help. I'll play on controller. You are a gentleman and a scholar. I'm assuming a gentleman, maybe gentlewoman. Jackie is a... I have never played D2 in controller. 10 push-ups right now, Bandy. Hey, I said that was something I was trying to get into, not that I had. But now I can... Can I just take this off? Like, can I just bind this to a skill and then that way A is like interact? Okay, cool. I actually was really worried about playing it on controller. I thought it was going to be kind of janky. But it actually feels good. I'll tell you what, I'll do the push-ups like we were talking about in your stream. I'll make a tally. Hold on. I picked up a unique. So we'll just put push-ups and make a mark. That's one set of 10. And then after the stream, trust me, I'll do them all. And then it's like I'm push up pops, yeah. What is that where you like play with fire? Like you're like, yeah, it's not gonna. It's too afraid to drop a bunch of uniques for me to get. Yeah, same. I originally played it on mouse and keyboard, and I do like it. But 3, I haven't got to that point. I think some games feel better on mouse and keyboard rather than controller. I know I said I was going to end this stream, but I kind of... I'm just one more run is what I keep saying to myself. I'm going to call that button, like, the Jackie button. Loot to... like, looting to cube. This is a really good port of a game that was on, like, PC primarily. Like, I thought it was a good port before I discovered that, and now it's just even better. Oh, dang it! Shadow, there's another unique. Jaime, we were talking about this in his stream earlier. Just about, like, doctors always say, like, you need to exercise more, blah, 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 for Langer Breeser. That's a really high magic find. But it was just something we were talking about on his stream earlier today. And I, like, made the suggestion that you could incorporate exercise into your gaming. Like, if you found a unique, you would do, like, 10 push-ups or something like that. Something that I have a friend that does, he plays League of Legends. Or he did at the time. You get in and out of that. But he would, if he won a game, he would do, like, 10 push-ups, and if he lost a game, he would do, like, 20. So to incentivize him to, like, not lose. And you benefit from exercise. So he was just calling back to that. And just so you know, I am throwing another one there. Yeah, and that came up too. Shadow, we were talking about trying to be healthier and that type of gross stuff. Exercise, managing your diet. But I am actually starting to get hungry, so I think after this run I will go do my push-ups. And are you playing new season? No, I don't play. Wait, are you talking about Diablo season or League? Because I know seasons on League are more, they actually do something with the new seasons. Either way, the answer is no. I don't play online on Diablo because all my characters are hardcore, and it's already hard enough when you lose one, but when, like, if you lose it to, like, connectivity issues, that sucks. Yeah. I did download Diablo 4, and I played it for an hour or so, but I think I'm just gonna wait until I finish this, and then I might play Diablo 4 is an option. Depending on if Path of Exile 2 has actually made a full release on... I didn't realize you were on hardcore. Yeah. I've been trying to get a hardcore character to 99 basically the whole time I've been playing this, for maybe 2 years on and off. Yeah, I'm gonna have to work to break that muscle memory of, like, when I see something and I want, like, not going into my inventory and quickly dropping something and picking it up. Yeah. Yeah, and we're actually making good progress on the grind to 99 with this character. He's a lot safer than the other druid I had. Yeah, that... Now, to be honest, if I got... Oh, I'm bad at the game, too. Don't get me wrong. Like, I'm no... like Mr. Llama SC, and I'm nowhere near as knowledgeable as or good at it. But have you ever seen Zombieland? I'm basically that guy, but with Diablo 2. I just have a set of rules. Rule number 1 is always be a coward and run away. If you ever feel scared, just run away. Save exit the game. It resets the monsters. You don't have to deal with that monster anymore. Most of the actual bosses that are like Duriel that you have to deal with, aren't very hard. So just be a coward and run away. Yeah, double tap. Yeah, I even was like spitballing that type of like I know one day I was bored at work, so I was like messing around with a photo editor to get to make like potential photos if I were to ever finish that and make an achievement guide. And one of the things that I was like brainstorming is I made a screenshot or a thumbnail that was kind of like edited to reminisce of Zombieland, and it was like Diablo Land, and I was going to rewatch Zombieland and kind of that monologue he has at the beginning about his rules, like rule number 1, cardio, is I was gonna like reference that and kind of write the script to basically be like that. Yeah, if you stick around for a few minutes, I can't remember if I have it on my home computer or the one at my work, my laptop at work. I typically try to save that stuff to my Google Drive, but I may have like just left that in my like folder on my PC at work because that's like down the line. But Jaime, I will agree with you. If I can actually get that achievement, I will agree with you that it is a pretty badass like achievement. No, I didn't do the video. I was just like planning it. It was in the pipeline because getting this achievement, once I get this achievement of getting to 99, I have a few others for Diablo 2 that I have to get, and they mostly center around like other ones that are relatively easy compared to this one. If you click left stick, cube opens in stash. Oh my gosh, Jackie, that is amazing. Man. That's so cool. So these two, getting to 99 and getting to 99 with a hardcore character. If I get it with a hardcore character, then I don't have to do it twice. Okay? Beating the game with Hell on a sorceress. Paladin, Barbarian, and Amazon. These will be relatively easy because I've got part of the way through with some of these classes, and if I do this and get to 99 with a hardcore character, I'm going to change it down to players 1 and just steamroll through the rest of the of their playthrough. This one is going to be hard, but not too much, especially if I could do it with this character. This character is apparently really good at dealing with Ubers, and that's how you get this. And then that one I'll get for beating the game on hell with all the classes. And then this one I was going to ask like Shadow at some point in the future, or whoever in like that's in the chat here, if they could just jump on an online game and let me kill them 20 times. Because I'm not a big fan of PvP in general, and especially on this. You don't have to do 20 unique ears. You just kill somebody 20 times and pick up their ear. Should be easy. But yeah, I was bored at work, so I was like messing around with like plans, and I made a thumbnail. But hold on, let me see. I might be able to just show it on. Let me see if I can just pull up my Google Drive. Okay, so it's not on this PC. Is it in Google Drive? I don't think it is. Oh, wait, hold on. No. No, I don't have the Diablo land like thumbnail that I made, but I did have some notes, and so far these are my rules. Be a coward, which is just run from everything. Here it is. So be a coward, so run from distance yourself from everyone. I think this one was like play a summoner, so that you can have stuff between you and the enemies, so they never hit you. Make things harder for yourself is play on players 8. Procrastinate, take it slow. Judge others. Basically, I was trying to make them kind of in that theme with the Zombieland is like cardio. Like you don't need to. Oh, judge. I think that was make sure you pay attention to like the elites like affixes before you engage with them, because sometimes you can like get yourself into a stupid situation. But that was just like little tips and tricks and stuff. Or I mean that was a notes. I just read the note thing. So I'm getting hungry, so I think I'm gonna end the stream there. Big thanks to everybody that's been hanging out this whole time. It says 9 concurrent viewers on my side. Yeah, and that's what YouTube is also saying. So big thanks to everybody. It hit 10 just now, it says. I really appreciate it. That it's fun to see those numbers. It's especially fun to have people like chatting and stuff about it and talking. And big thank you to Jackie Anderson You taught me 2 mind-blowing tricks about how to loot to cube and like hotkey it. Super cool. I will share that. I think Shadow, if you're still here, I don't know if you know that, but I know that you play on console as well. I don't think I've ever seen you do that trick either. If you're not still here, I'll definitely mention it in his stream. Speaking of that, if you enjoyed the stream, you should hit the like button, maybe subscribe it, and you should also go check out Shadow's stream. He streams more in the daytime, like noonish to 4. He also doesn't stream Diablo as much as me. He more variety, but the vibes are still kind of the same. And like today, he streamed. Yeah, remember to like the live stream. Yeah, for more hardcore druid. Yeah, Shadow is still here. So yeah, I'm gonna get off here. But again, big thanks. Have a good night, everybody.